Hello Transurfers and the Transurfing Curious. I am Renee Garcia and this is my Express Reality Transurfing lesson of the day. I would like to first off state, if you have not yet subscribed to TransurfingTV, please do so now. All of us at ITI would greatly appreciate your support and your views, and I will promise to continue to give these express lessons in the most efficient, effective way possible, allowing you to transurf your reality. So that being said, all of us at ITI are extremely excited about Vadim Zeland actually joining our Facebook group and blessing us with his presence and his kind words. And we're all sort of riding a wave of success a little bit. And I would like to, in the spirit of our group collaborative wave of success, speak about the wave of success and how you can achieve this state with ease. So first off, what exactly is the wave of success or the wave of fortune, depending on which translation you prefer? So the wave, now first we have to remember, we have to look back to the space of variations or the alternative space and the concept of life tracks, okay? So remember, there are an infinite number of life tracks or lifelines available to us. Okay, and it is what we highlight in the alternative space and how we manage our thoughts and our environment that, you know, either sends us up or sends us down. Okay, so speaking from my own personal experience, this is what I used to do. I used to exist sort of on, let's say, a middle of the road life track, okay? Things were neither good nor bad, right? They were what they were. And then I would dip down to these lower tracks, okay? And I sort of just existed in this space. And these lower tracks, there are things like depression, scarcity mentality, lack, you know, fear of the future, anxiety, okay? Not very good places to exist, right? And I sort of would exist in this space, and it wasn't until that I found transurfing that I figured out not only do these higher tracks exist, but I could actually exist more in this space here, right? Never really dipping back down into this space. So what is on these upper tracks? Okay, there's opportunity, success, money, love, adventure, right? All the good stuff. So managing my reality, right? Understanding that there is an infinite set of material and information available to me in the alternative space helped me to understand that I have really an infinite number of options of what I can connect with, right? And in the past, I had been connecting with this set of information, right? Now, as a transurfer, I can connect with this set of information. It's really about what I'm highlighting in my reality, where my thought quality is, what I'm choosing to focus on, and remember one of the keys here, remembering pendulums, right? Because really when I would dip down to this lower place, what would happen is I would be on my life track and then a pendulum would get me and knock me down, right? It goes the same if I'm existing up here. If I'm existing up here, same thing, it can knock me down, although now I don't have that far to go, right? I might go back just to kind of my base level, but I always go back up to here, right? But I'm not existing down here anymore. So some of the things that can help you stay on the wave of success. If you can, you know, focus on the information or the material in your environment that is going to nurture all of these things, right? Beware of pendulums, right? Vadim Zeland talks a lot about celebrating your first win, right? The wave of fortune is achieved by you acknowledging when that wave picks you up, right? So even now, if I'm walking down the street and I find a coin, right? It doesn't matter how small, it can be a penny. In my mind, I think, that's it, my wave has started, right? And what happens at this moment is that I have decided, I have set an intention that I am going to focus on things coming to me, right? And as we experience as humans, the more we focus on something, the more it comes to us, right? It comes to us in a more, and it exponentially. It starts flowing in more great. So that's exactly why the wave is a wave, right? It starts off, and then I focus on that first win, I focus on that first find, that first success, and then sure enough, material comes into my reality because I've made that choice to focus on gaining, and the wave just continues to build, continues to build, continues to build, and then finally it crests, right? But it doesn't crash me down. It gently sets me down, and it sets me back down to one of these lines. But I know that it's only a matter of time that if I transurf properly, right? If I maintain awareness of information and material in my external environment that supports these things, right? That's my first. And then beware of pendulums, then I know that it's only a matter of time until I go back up to these higher tracks. So another way to look at it is you're existing on this sort of even place, right? Going up is the wave of fortune. Going down is the induced transition, right? It's a pendulum getting you and induced transitioning you. That's what all this stuff is. Depression, anxiety, scarcity mentality, lack, fear, being upset with your reality, feeling like you're being cheated, all that kind of stuff. That is in fact an induced transition. So you have the choice now of how you move, right? You can move up, you can move down, but the key is to obviously maintain awareness about what track you're existing on, because you can't really go up if you don't understand what's happening. Okay, so stay elevated, right? Don't let yourself go down, and if you let yourself go down, right, you have to address what pendulums are most likely getting you. What sort of material are you highlighting in your reality that is inducing an induced transition, right? I call it induced transition in yourself. So remember, though, that the wave of fortune is not necessarily something you control. You can assist it, right? And you can do all the things that you need to do to ensure that you will in fact catch the wave, but it's kind of like an opportunity. It flows to you in its own time. Okay, so another thing that I want to speak briefly about is my reprogramming stickers. These stickers have helped me immensely in staying up here, right? Not going down here. And the more that I can sort of prime my brain for the wave of success, the quicker I can get up here, right? So these stickers, I'll just show you briefly. These have been wildly popular. I gave these at a few transurfing seminars I gave. My world is taking care of me. Everything is going according to plan. Things are working out beautifully and will continue to do so with ease. This is me really just telling myself and my reality that I belong in this space, right? I have no business in this space anymore. There's nothing here for me anymore, right? But if I can wake up in the morning and focus on these, right? I can see these, I can, understand what I need to do to ensure that the wave does in fact come in my direction, and all the things that I need to do to keep it there as long as possible. So yeah, just a little personal story before I leave. I used to, again, exist a lot here. Now, it's not that I was destitute or homeless or in a place where I was at the bottom of my reality physically, but mentally I was, okay? Mentally I was. It didn't matter how much money, success, opportunity, adventure was in my life. I was still focusing on information and material that supported depression, scarcity, lacking, fear, anxiety, all those things, and I simply could not enjoy my successes, right? I simply could not enjoy an adventure. And now it's like a win-win. Not only am I harboring and supporting and nourishing and nurturing these things to appear more abundantly in my life, but I'm actually able to enjoy them now. And this is where transurfing for me has really, really changed my life. I talk a lot about dropping importance for money and love and success, right? I talk a lot about just being happy with what you have now, right? That I'm sure we all have the desire for more stuff, but being happy with what you have now, saying this is enough and I know there is more to come, this is going to put you here. If you are overly focused on what you don't have, or you do not obtain the ability to thoroughly enjoy it, you are going to be in this lower spot here. So yes, this is the wave of success as I see it. I hope that we have an active conversation on this topic. It is a good one, and it is, again, ultimately what we strive for as transurfers, and I wish you all more positive tracks and hitting that wave of success. So I would like to, I know you're probably not watching this video, but thank you again for all your beautiful support, and we are so grateful at ITI. Please follow us on the International Transurfing Institute Facebook group. I will be posting something that you can download and make some of your own reprogramming stickers. They are awesome. You can stick them all over your house, on your mirror, on your microwave, on your fridge, on your car dash, and you will see very, very quickly that you prime your brain for the wave of success. Please follow me on Instagram, reality_transurfing. Again, subscribe here to TransurfingTV if you have not already. And again, the Facebook group is lit, so please join us there. And of course, any questions or comments about this concept, please comment below. And somebody actually mentioned that I had said right quite a bit in one of my previous podcasts and that it was a little distracting. So I would like to suggest that if any of you have any constructive criticism for me, please give it to me. This is my first real go at talking on camera and trying to get myself out there in this manner. I've never really done this before. So if any of you have any constructive criticism, please, I am all ears. I really, really want to learn how to do this right. I know that I've said right a number of times in this video, but I am going to maintain awareness about it from now on and hopefully improve. But yes, if any of you have any constructive criticism for me, it is greatly appreciated. All right, everyone, again, wave of success, and comment join me on reality_transurfing and the Facebook group. Thanks, guys. Bye. Bye.